You're coming across this video because you are supposed to be reminded about your power. If you're not into woo-woo, scroll away, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. But if you are coming across this video, more than likely your spirit guides, higher self wants you to see this. So look, all the astrologists, all the tarot readers, numerologists, Chinese astrology, like everybody is talking about how 2026 is changing and all the energies are happening, and a lot of us are going to have this glow up, this villain era, but we don't know what that means. And not for nothing, I don't know about you, but I am not feeling it yet. So here's a reason. There's a whole big reason for that. And I have to kind of go on a ramble 2 times speed if you need to, but this is probably going to be a long message. So bear with me because it's got good information. So I'm going to let you know that you have always had this power that you are going to encounter now. And I'm going to remind you, when you were young, you might have been, I'm going to say 15, 16, could be several years before that, several years after. Maybe just a span from like 12 to 25. But what I'm telling you is you knew that there was a special power inside of you. You knew that there was a power inside of you that nobody else that you knew had, right? You felt special. You felt like you had this gift. You could sense things. You knew things were going to happen. You would think of something and something would come to you. Like you were like that. Now, don't get me wrong. You're on this spiritual journey. We're all woo-woo, and you're doing it now. It's called manifestation. But you didn't have to manifest anything because it just came to you. And that is what all of these messages from the tarot readers, the astrologists, that is the point that they're trying to make, is that energy that you felt before it's coming in now. But here is the kicker. You have to remember and embrace that energy. Don't get too cocky with it. And that's the thing. Some of you might have thought that when you felt that way all those years ago, you're on a spiritual journey now, that was your ego. And it wasn't. More than likely, it was not your ego. It was just you, your truest self. We are our truest forms when we are born. Like, we are as close to our highest self in heaven, whatever you want to call what we do when we go home, leave Earth. But we are our truest versions of ourselves up until we're probably like 4, 5, 6 years old. And then society beats us down. They program us. And what has happened is you have been programmed to forget how powerful you are. And the thing is, you are very special. You have this very big energy. You have been woo-woo. You have been able to hear people's thoughts and feel people's energies and predict things since you were a little tiny thing. You just knew, like you knew when someone was going to ring the door or call on the phone. Like, you knew that stuff when you were little, and you weren't cocky about it. So I guess the point of this message is remember it and don't be cocky about it, because you're probably, all right, sorry. Spirit is saying you are gonna feel cocky about it because this magic is just going to keep on filtering through. You just have to remember how you used it when you were younger. You just let it happen. Like, that's what I'm hearing, is you just have to let it happen. You don't have to do the manifesting. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You just have to let it happen. And I know as well, like I have blockages all over. I'm always blocking something. So I'm trying my best to accept those energies and remember. And I'm putting myself in memories from the past of when I had this energy, when I remembered having this energy, because I've always had this energy and you've always had this energy. But when you remembered having that energy, how things just kind of flowed, how you just kind of went with things. You knew that whatever you put your mind to would just work out. That's going to happen now, okay? You might be saying, Chick, I've been watching you for 4 minutes and you're not saying anything that's making me feel any better. Okay, because right now, I can guarantee that you are feeling like shit. It's overwhelming. And I keep on seeing these things where it is overwhelming. And then I was feeling really great. And then I got slapped in the face last week. And Spirit kind of kicked me in the face and said, hey, you need to learn some more shit. So we're learning those little bits and pieces before we have this glow up. And what we're learning, it's like, you didn't do anything wrong. These things that have been a problem over the past weeks, months, years, and like it's coming to a head over the past couple of weeks. These things you're noticing and deciding to harness your power now. I'll try to do a quick story about me. I know we're over 5 minutes in, but I'm a workaholic. I always have been my whole entire life. Basically felt like the world was caving in on me on Tuesday, and Wednesday I just said, I had enough. I took off the whole day. I had my coworkers and stuff like reaching out, and actually I guess they're whatever. People were reaching out and be like, yo, are you cool? Yeah, but I took my power and I regained it. So if you're coming across this message, just know, like, it's okay. You might feel like, and like I said, I'm going on a rant here, but you might feel like you are the lowest that you have been in some time. But you're also harnessing your power and saying no, like you are sticking up for yourself. And then if you're not, if you're coming across this message, you have to start sticking up for yourself. But another point I just have to make real quick is, what happens is you feel like you're super low right now. You're not feeling so hot. Honestly, I mean, what the hell is going on with the world right now? We're all pretty far back, deep, far back. So what's happening is we're like slingshotting. So spirit, the universe, whomever, is holding us really, really far back, dark and dense and awful and nitty gritty, dirty, all that stuff. And they're gonna let go. And we're gonna like, I don't know what it's gonna be like. Is it going to be like a cartoon world and with rainbows and unicorns? I don't know, but I'm excited. And I think you need to be too. But the point of this message is you need to remember that power that you had, because it's there. It's there. Just got to remember. Like I said, if you got to remember from when you were younger where things just magically happened, do that. Start to feel that again, because you're magical. Holy cow, I don't think I've ever had a video that's been 7 minutes long. I hope you stuck around. Hey, maybe you're a new follower. That's awesome. I'm Dara Wanos. I'm your earthly spirit guide, here to help you have a smoother transition on your spiritual journey. Check out my channel. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Especially, I cater to all levels of woo-woo. All right, I'm out. But just saying, you're about to harness your power. I love you so much.